Hello friends, my name is Amelia and I work at the Lexington Public Library. I know our buildings are closed to in-person programming, but we still want you guys to have fun this summer. So we are going to be doing a variety of summer reading programs online. You can check those out on our Facebook page, and you can also find our events calendar on our regular webpage, which is lexpublib.org. We have tons of kids programs going on, adults programs. So yeah, just keep checking out our events calendar on our webpage and on our Facebook. We do story times every Tuesday and Saturday at 11, but we're going to be having a bunch of different programs this summer. So this is Grill Master Week. So I wanted to do a fun program that families could do together. It is going to be so much fun. We have created 5 different gourmet s'mores, myself and my family. Each of us came up with our own gourmet s'more. So I'm gonna go over with you a list of the different s'mores that we're gonna create. Number 1 is the maple bacon. Number 2 is the chocolate strawberry. Let's see, my papers are sticking together. Number 3 is the Fluffernutter. Number 4 is the Dutch. And number 5 is the Tiramisu. And a few of these have some weird ingredients that I had never really heard of, such as stroopwafels. So I'm just gonna show you everything that we're gonna be using. So some of them call for coffee stroopwafels. We found these at Meijer. I had never heard of these before. And then we will also be using stroopwafels, but the maple kind. We will be using chocolate sprinkles on some of our s'mores. We will be using chocolate graham crackers. We will be using regular graham crackers. Of course, we'll be using marshmallows. We will be using whipped cream cheese, peanut butter, Windmill cookies. Then let me set these down really quick. And we're going to be using a bunch of different chocolate candy bars. We'll be using Hershey's chocolate bar. We will be using a white chocolate bar. We will be using a chili dark chocolate bar and a coconut white chocolate bar. And I don't have out here with me right now our freshly sliced strawberries or our bacon. And before you get started, if you're a kid and you're doing this, make sure you have an adult, because we will be using a knife to slice the strawberries, and we will be using a grill. So you're gonna need some adult help with that. So let's get started. We're gonna be starting with the maple bacon s'more. So it calls for 2 maple stroopwafels, which are these, and I'm gonna be using aluminum foil sheets to put these down on so they don't stick to the grill and melt everywhere. So I'm gonna put these down, and then it calls for the chili chocolate bar. So I just broke off a piece of it, and I'm gonna put it down on one of the stroopwafels. And then I'm gonna take the bacon that we fried previously to this video and put it down on top of the chocolate. And then we're gonna take 2 marshmallows and put them down on top of all of that. And then take our second stroopwafel and put it down. And it's gonna look like a huge sandwich. And then we're gonna wrap it up in our foil. And that's the first one. Let's see what our second one is. Our second one is the chocolate strawberry. So again, we're gonna take our aluminum foil sheet. We are going to be using 2 chocolate graham crackers for this one. So I'm gonna put those down on my sheet. we're gonna be using white chocolate bar. So I've broken those in two and I'm gonna put them down on the chocolate bar. We are going to be using sliced strawberries. So I'm gonna put those down to, just use that, all right. And then 2 marshmallows. Ooh. And then our second chocolate bar. And wrap it up nicely. And that one is ready for the grill too. The next one we have is our Fluffernutter s'more. So get my aluminum out and put it down here. It calls for 2 regular graham crackers, so I'm gonna place them down on my foil. It calls for 1 entire Hershey's chocolate bar. Put it down on top of one of my graham crackers. 2 marshmallows. And then on my second graham cracker, I'm gonna be spreading some peanut butter on. So I'm gonna open it up. And you can use however much peanut butter you like. I'm a big peanut butter fan, so I'm gonna use about that much. Maybe some more. Yeah, I'm gonna use a little bit more. Okay, and I've got it spread on nice and even. I'm gonna put it down, and that's what this one looks like. And I'm gonna wrap it up in my foil. Now this one is nice and ready. Let's see what our next one is. Oh, we have the Dutch s'more. So that one calls for 2 Windmill cookies, which looks like this. They're nice. And then we have our marshmallows that go down. And we also are going to be using peanut butter for this one. So I'm going to spread that on my second cookie here. And then, last ingredient for that is our chocolate sprinkles, AKA Hagelslag. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but I'm gonna pour it down on top of there on the peanut butter there so it'll stick. Hopefully. And then I'm gonna take another piece of aluminum and then place it down, wrap it up. It hasn't been recorded. Yeah, it has. Okay. Never mind, I thought it hasn't been recording. Okay. And then we have our last one, the tiramisu. And that one calls for 2 coffee stroopwafels. It calls for whipped cream cheese, the coconut white chocolate bar, and the marshmallows. So I'm gonna take my stroopwafels, I'm gonna place down my coconut white chocolate bar, my marshmallows, and what else did it call for? The whipped cream cheese. Gonna open that up. Gonna take a different knife. Let's see. I get about that much. Put it down on the stroopwafel. You can add however much you like. I might add some more to that one. Yeah. There we go. Spread it about that thick. And does it call for anything else? Nope. Okay, so I've got that one put together. And I'm gonna put it on a piece of aluminum. And wrap it up nicely. Just like that. And then, I think that's it. All right, so now that I've got all of my s'mores wrapped up nicely in their aluminum foils, I'm gonna go ahead and take them out to our grill. Now I'm outside at my grill. I've already got my grill turned on. And I've got my s'mores out here wrapped up. And if you're a kid, make sure you have an adult with you so you don't get hurt. So I've got my grill set on high. And I'm just gonna take each one of these and put them down on the grill. And then I'm gonna close it up. And then I'm gonna wait about 1 to 2 minutes. You can keep checking your s'mores if you want to make sure they're nice and melted. And I will check back with you guys in a couple of minutes. Whereas after 2 minutes and decided they needed a little more time, I ended up grilling them for about 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up my grill. And I have a cookie sheet here ready. And be sure you use a spatula so you don't get burned. I'm gonna take each of my s'mores and put them on the tray. All 5 of them. And I think I'm most excited for the maple bacon or the strawberry. We're gonna close our grill back up and make sure we turn it off. And then we also want to turn off the gas tank. I'm gonna take these inside and we're gonna see what they look like. Give them a couple of minutes to cool off so we don't burn our fingers or our mouths. And I'm gonna show you guys how mine turned out. The first one I'm unwrapping is the chocolate strawberry. And I'll walk around here so I can show you. And it looks like that, nice and melted. The next one, let's see, we have the maple bacon. Ooh, this one's good. I'll show you closer. It's all nice and gooey and melted. Looks so good. I'm so excited to try that one. And then we had the tiramisu. Ooh, this one looks really good too. Those marshmallows are nice and melted. Ooh, let's see. Just like that. See how squishy and melted. That one's gonna be really good too. The next one we had was the Dutch. This one looks like it kind of got burned, so you might want to take this one off a little sooner than the others. But that's what it looks like. It's really melted. And I could have also had that one over a hotter part of the grill too, so just be careful with that one. And then the last one we had was the Fluffernutter. And oh my goodness. This one looks perfect, for real. Look at this one. All that peanut butter is melted. That one looks super good. And another cool thing that you could do after you make these, you and your family can create your own gourmet s'more using whatever you want, whatever ingredients you want. And you can actually have like a taste challenge and see which one of the s'mores you liked best. I think the chocolate strawberry and the maple bacon are gonna be the best. But if you do this program at home, we would love to see your creations. If you wanna post a picture of them and include our hashtag LPL at home, we would love to see those creations, and you can drop those in the comments if you want, and as well as the recipe that you used. And we hope to see you online more this summer. Thank you for coming to my program.